Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 7 of Total War Warhammer as the Dwarfs, and we're about to go and try and attack these greenskins if we can. Can't quite reach them, unfortunately. I think they're just slightly outside of our range. We'll try and chase them down if we can. Yeah, not quite close enough.
Your army suffers in the miserable conditions they find themselves, my lord. Move them on, or more warriors will fall to the elements.
So we will be taking a little bit of attrition. We can't do anything else here. Now, will they attack us or continue to run? Actually went the wrong way. They weren't the guys that I intended to attack. I was supposed to go up there. Peace treaty with the vampire counts. Sure. We'll have peace with them and we'll fight them later. So we're taking attrition here. We need to avoid that. But that greenskin army has run off. So we're going to go in now and see if we can deal with this. Caravan raid. A dwarf trade caravan is ringed by goblin wolf raiders. A stalemate has developed, but the foe refuses to relent. Such a local affray should be dealt with by the local lord, but your intervention could speed things up. So we can smash the enemy, rent pervaded, which will be -3 public order in all provinces, but +5 leadership. Or we can lose 5 leadership, but gain some public order. We're doing alright on public order, actually, at the moment. So let's smash the enemy, get that leadership. So taking a little bit of attrition here, so let's go in and sort this out. Attacking foreign assets is an act of war. I thought we were already at war with those guys. Doc Garaz. And this is Rathug Bootlicker from Scabby Eye. I thought we were already at war with Scabby Eye. Where is us? Greenskins. Blood spears. No, we're not at war with them. Why aren't we at war with them? We definitely should be at war with them, I think. How much do they have around here that could be a potential problem? Not all that much, at least I don't think they do. Can you guys get into here yet? Yes, you can. That'll help to bump the public order up. We do have some public order issues here, though. We do need to sort of sort that out as quickly as possible. Don't have a public order building that we could build here yet. Let's go and get it. What sort of forces do they have here for a start? So, Doc Karaz, you have no garrison with the look of things at all. And the army here is fairly weak with the look of things, so we should be able to go and deal with that. Yeah, we'll declare war. We could bring in our ally if we wanted to. We will call them in.
Bring them.
But I don't think we'll need them.
Wipe out the trespassers.
Yep, this is definitely in our favour, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. So we've already got this rune assigned. Can we take it off and assign it to somebody else? Yes, we can. But having that on one of these guys, I think, will help out on the front row, because that is going to remind me what it does. So it gives them 20% missile resistance. So if our front line is being shot at by ranged units, they should have some resistance to it. They don't have an awful lot going on here. That's like they've got some goblin spearmen, they've got a couple of orc boys, they've got some wolf riders. This should be relatively easy. The terrain's not really in our favour, unless we sort of get right up there on the ridge. Okay, this is going to be interesting then. We'll do a similar setup as before. We'll take 2 of the miners and put them on this side. We'll take 2 more of the miners and put them on this side. We will take all of the quarrelers for a start and put those along the back. Let's go and put them into a locked group. We also want to have the runesmith with these guys, actually. Let's go and do that again and put them all in a group together there. And then we want Thorgrim at the back along with all of those guys. They can go in a locked group. Now, you are the ones that have that aura. So that should be helping. It's very hard to see the blue line, but that's encompassing almost everybody. So you guys are all going to move forwards as quickly as possible. And we want the Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and start the battle. We want to move everybody up onto the ridge.
Commander. We must be wary.
Did I not just tell all these guys to move? So you guys want to be up top here. We're already shooting at them with our grudge throwers, even though we can't see them. Looks like they're coming around this way, so let's get the quarrelers around on that side. You need to be up here with the army, really. Now they're trying to flank us with the wolf riders. It's going to end really badly for them because the quarrelers are going around that way. We did get slightly flanked there. I was trying to turn to face them, but messed it up. We are on the top of the hill almost here, which is where we want to be. Let's go ahead and start moving in with these miners. Let's also make sure that we move in and do some damage, because we've actually got Rat Thug here himself. So we're going to start and do some damage with you. If you guys can take them out really quickly, which I'm convinced you can, because you have super mega stupid damage. Grudge throwers go and help these guys. You guys go and attack them from behind. Those guys are already off, that's fine. So you guys go and get involved in here. Let's get the... where have you gone? Not you, though. You just need to stay here with these guys at the back and not get too involved in that directly. Are those guys coming back? Looks like they are. Our lord is not under attack. Our lord is kicking arse. You guys don't really have a good line of sight from where you are, do you? There used to be a button you could use for manual aim. Oh, there is. We are doing some damage there. Their leader's actually running away now. Let's go and jump in there with Thorgrim. We're not even doing any attacking here. It's most of our ranged units that are getting all of the work done. You guys are sort of running off again. Let's get a couple of these quarrelers to aim for you. While we sort of try and get our miners in behind them to hold them up. That should work. They're not going anywhere anymore. Their leader is attempting to come in here. So let's make sure we take him down. We've still got our grudge throwers here. Come on, guys. You got this. What you actually... I love how they all look like hands. Not too sure what you're flinging at them. Battle's definitely going in our favour there. Fantastic. We'll, again, just try and run any of them down that we can. Give us some more XP. I don't think we're going to catch everybody. Everybody's pretty much on the way out, so we will end the battle. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 43 losses. Didn't lose any units. 9 kills for Thorgrim. That's good. Unfortunately, their lord survived. But it was a decisive victory, and those are the ones that we like most. Got ourselves a fairly decent bit of loot. We've got quite a bit of money now, actually. So that's quite nice. And we will continue to occupy, I think. So, enemy killed in battle. So, we did kill him. Rothug Bootlicker, our enemy belonging to Scabby Eye, has perished at the Battle of Doc Karaz, the Blood River Valley. Fantastic. So that gives us a passive ability now, Warrior Bane. So it's a constant buff. It's a hex. And it's got a 30-meter range and does minus... Now it says minus 6% weapon damage. Does that mean my enemy does minus 6% weapon damage to me? Or do my guys do... No, it says enemy wise. This unsettling weapon spreads a curse on all around disabusing and... Hey, what? Disabusing enemy warriors of their martial skill. So it reduces the enemy's weapon damage. Right, you are then. Scabby Eye's been obliterated. Right, that was the last of Scabby Eye, so they're gone. Don't have to worry about them anymore. which is nice. And we've got another... public order is going to be a little bit of an issue, but we've got Dot Karaz now, so we do need to go and repair that. We can also build something. I'd like to get this up to level 2 so we could build a refectory, actually. So maybe we'll just wait on it. Unless we want to do that with Bareg Dorsbag. We need the growth. We can't do anything until we get some more growth there. So that battle was a decisive victory. Public order +1 in the local province. Fantastic, that'll help. We've reached rank 8. Occupied a settlement. Peace negotiated between us and the Vampire Counts. Peace negotiated between Karak, Azor, and some of the Humies. And also between Top Knots and Red Fang. War declared. That was Dwarfs against Bloody Spears. Dwarfs against the Empire. Scabby Eye against the humans, but Scabby Eye's now gone. And us against Scabby Eye. Okay, fantastic. So... let's go ahead and look at our leader, because we've got a new ability. So, we would definitely want Rally. So, it's a 10-second self buff that affects allies in range in 40 meters and gives them +16 leadership. So, that should really help us to stop from breaking. What's this? High King, passive ability. Disabled if leadership is high. A constant aura for 250 meters that gives +8 melee attack. And +4 charge bonus. We don't have any cavalry yet, so it's a little bit pointless. The Rune of Grimnir. That's 10% missile resistance. No, I definitely think I want Rally. Always nice to have an ability that you can pop when the battle is turning against you. And let's go and have a look at Crag here. I might rename some of these characters. You can actually do this now. You can actually rename all of your... not only your lords, but you can rename individual units as well. So it might get renaming some of these guys after patron subscribers and stuff like that. So we've given you your ability. We need to go and see you about your ability, because I assume you got one. Did you not? No, you didn't actually get one. That's disappointing. Obviously slacking off there. Okay, well we'll go on to the next turn, because we don't have a wealth of other options. Now, I think there is one more place here. Oh, quest was successful. At the start of your turn, have a treasury of 10,000 gold. Reward. Invest in the guild's workshops. Treasury -5,000. How is that a reward? How is losing half of my money a reward? Unless it specifically gave me something else. And it gives me another quest. So basically, if I ever get up to 10,000, I lose 5,000. Nice. Now the guild hall has been seen a lengthy heated debate on the matter. Now a Master of Engineering has been tasked with producing final technical drawings and prototypes before production. The process will require further investment in guild workshops, and this will not come cheap. So what does it actually give me? Dwarf is never content to part with gold, but upgraded workshops will allow the labour to proceed. And we have a quest. Have 2 of any of the following units. 2 gyrocopters, 2 gyrobombers or gyrocopters in Thorgrim's army, which will give us an extra 1,500. I'd love to if I could actually build the damn things. Which we cannot. We're still waiting for this to grow. Don't have the surplus yet, but it won't take long. Public order's going up, which is fine. I don't think you guys need to be protecting here anymore, so let's get you back home. How are things going over here anyway? Because we've got a little bit of a surplus on these. We can upgrade you, actually, to level 3, which would give us Longbeards and Thane. We should definitely do that. Do we want to upgrade you to the Tinker's Workshop? Might as well. See, increase our income a little. When do we get to upgrade you? We need to get you to size... You are size 2. Or is it size 3? You need to be size 3. So we need 2 population surplus. Minor settlements can only construct buildings up to tier 3. That's fine. We just don't have the money. So yeah, we won't be able to go up to the foundry here, but that's fine. We'll still get stuff done. Where's our army here? Which of these do we still need to take? Oh, we actually own all 3 of them, apart from Barrack Var, which we can't take. I wonder if these guys would accept vassalage. Probably not.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this fine day?
They could well, they wouldn't join a confederation. Okay, that's fine then. Anybody else we could potentially get some sort of agreement with? The border princes, they're neutral and things are deteriorating. Neutral with you and things are improving. We still can't get trade agreements with anybody at the moment. The border princes we potentially could. Do we not already have a trade agreement with them?
Greetings. We may not be the Empire, but our realm has riches and strength in equal measure.
Before we do that, let's offer them a non-aggression pact. Yeah, they rejected. I suspected they would, but it was always worth a go. It's always worth trying to get a non-aggression pact before a trade agreement, because I think it normally makes them more likely to do it. We can try and get the trade agreement.
Empire, but our...
Yeah, they rejected. That's fine. We'll wipe them out later. We'll get our own back. So the question is now, where do we move to? Do we move into another province? This one is owned partly by Top Knots and partly by the Greenskins. We could probably deal with them. Also, as well, we own both of these now. Oh no, we don't. We don't own the capital. Right. What about this one down here? This is Black Crag, Iron Rock, and Carrag Dron. So there's Black Crag. I bet that's got one hell of a garrison. Yeah, look at that. But we could potentially take Iron Rock, because they do have iron. So that might be relatively easy to take out. At some point as well, we're also going to have to get ourselves around over here to Mount Gunbad, because they actually have gold. If we could go in and do some damage to those guys, that'd be fantastic. So that's certainly a plan for the future. And the question is, do I really want to come down here and take Iron Rock? I mean, we could also move up here and try and take out Carragdron. Carragdron and Iron Rock are both part of the same province, so we could certainly go and give that a go. How's the army doing? Are we at full strength yet?
Send me to vengeance.
We're not too far off. We are at war with the Greenskins. We could just start sweeping along the coast and trying to wreck as much of their stuff as possible. But I think they'll probably leave us alone for the time being. Let's start heading back towards our own borders. We're going to get the other army that's over here. It's only a small army, but you're going to come and garrison here for defense. We'll end the turn. We could force march to get there a little bit more quickly, but I don't think we're really going to need to. Population surplus in Blood River Valley. It's only a population surplus of 1. So I don't think that's enough for us to get what we want, because we want to get this to a... well, ideally we'd like to get this up to a guard hall. So that means we need a surplus population of 2. Although it's going up quite quickly, we should get one on the next turn. We can wait. We're doing fine. I think we might also want to see if we can bolster our army with some newer units. I might actually put my main army here in Barrag Dozabag for a turn or 2.
Got Ben?
Actually, no, we'll take them home, and the reason we'll take them home is because we'll have some new units that we can pick up soon. So, we've got that population surplus. Oh, our Rune Master has gained a rank. We've finished the Tinker Workshop, and we've finished our Technology, which is more ammunition for dwarf ranged units. Okay, so, you get an upgrade. And we never did pop that, did we? Oh no, it's passive, isn't it? Yeah, that's a passive ability. It wasn't one we needed to pop. So it was useful having that around. This one is an active one, which gives plus 15 armor. Or we could go for one of these. Enemy wins of magic power reserve -2. Or cooldown -3 on rune abilities. I think we'll go for the Rune of Oath and Steel anyway, and then we'll spend the other 2 points somewhere in all of that lot. So I wanted to go for the volley fire. I still do, because that sounds amazing. What else have we got here? Support. Skill selections have made this character more effective at providing support to the rest of their army. Linchpin, yeah, but what exactly does that give you? Linchpin. Just doesn't actually say what it gives you. It just says skill selections have made this character more effective at providing support. Rune of Oath and Steel, Forge Fire, Hide, Encourage, Resilience, Magic Resistance, Missile Resistance. Yeah, okay, fair enough. This is what we wanted to do. We want to upgrade... Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to upgrade that to level 3. That'll take a few turns, and then we'll be able to upgrade the watch room to a guard hall. It'll cost us a fair bit of money, but it'll be fine. Let's just go ahead and end the turn. See what happens. We might bolster this army up a bit more now. We are making some decent money, so... we can certainly get a few units in it. Under the dark moon's glare, your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Mosleb's glare. Improve the omens. Minus 1,500 from the treasure inn. We get war fervor, which would give us +6 leadership, or do nothing and risk his wrath. Trying to save up money at the moment. We'll do nothing and risk the wrath. Hopefully nothing too bad is going to happen. You guys need to get into there. Another Tinkerer's Workshop completed. The mustering hall is completed at the Silver Road. That is fantastical. Get you guys up to there.
Let's march.
And now we should be able to recruit... wasn't grudge throwers. What was it we were trying to get from that? There was something specific. What was the mustering hall, was it? Longbeards and Thane. Why don't we have Longbeards yet? Do we need to research them? Is that what I'm missing? Should be down here somewhere. Can't see them anywhere.
It is time.
Oh, Longbeards, there they are. They're at the front, which is why I couldn't see them. So we can get some Longbeards in this army now. Longbeards are axe infantry. They are armoured and shielded.
All right.
Trying to click on the unit pane there. Can't remember how to keep that open. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's just a random video. Do I want to recruit any? I guess we do. Let's get a couple of Longbeards in there. We might want to get rid of a few of the warriors at some point. But getting a few Longbeards is certainly useful. That takes the army size up to 19. So I think we are good with that for the time being. And we can't really upgrade anything. We could build another building here, actually, which is not a bad plan. You could only get the tier 3 buildings in minor settlements, so I mean we could potentially go for an armory. But there again, we'd like to get the top tier armory, get the rune forge, so maybe we want to build that over here in Karazakarak. Well, I think we'll wait on that one and see what turns up before we do anything else. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Total War Warhammer. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.